Hello everyone, so today I would like to present about identifying Sigmund Freud's psychoanalysis, id, ego, and superego in the movie Little Women. The paper is aimed at identifying Sigmund Freud's theory of psychoanalysis, id, ego, and superego to one of the characters of the movie Little Women, Josephine March. The result of the analysis indicates that Jo March has a strong id and ego, even though the superego become a big problem and obstacle to reach her. She has strong establishment to stand in her own way for being a writer and change people's perspectives on women who are always considered to have no power. And I think nowadays people also have the same understanding. According to Freud's theory of psychoanalysis, humans' thought was either totally conscious or totally unconscious, and he spoke rather of modes of consciousness or unconsciousness. The irrational, instinctual, unknown, and unconscious part of the psyche Freud calls the id, and the rational, logical, waking part is the ego. A third part, the superego, acts like an internal censor, causing us to make moral judgments in the light of social pressure. In other words, it is pleasure principle that means humans' natural desire to achieve something. Ego is reality principle that forces the mind to consider the risk, requirements, and outcomes of various decisions. And superego is moral censor that exists in society, such as norms, values, and idealism. In this paper, library research is needed to provide the proper information according to the analysis. Psychoanalysis approach helps to make a clear analysis and find out the reason of someone's behavior. By using this approach, the id, ego, and superego of Jo March can be revealed and we would know the reasons. Josephine March is the second oldest daughter of the March family. In that time, her family were experiencing temporary financial difficulties because of American Civil War. She is smart and talented at writing. That is why she really desired to be a writer that can be considered as her id. Besides, she also wants to bring the honor and pride of women that represented in her works. However, the society is being judgmental towards women. They have a mindset that women is not supposed to be a genius or being great. It can be seen from the beginning of the story when Jo March gives her works to Mr. Dashwood, and he said if the main character is a woman, she should be in it, tied, or married. This indicates that gender equality in that era is still not occurred. Another evidence can be seen from the dialogue of Amy and Laurie when she said she's just a woman and there's no way to make her own man except marry a rich man. The society can be identified as the superego that the idealism of women is being weak and dedicate her life on men. But Jo March doesn't want to be like that. She wants to be a great writer and rise gender equality and get married is not an obligation because she believes that women, they have minds and they have souls as well as desires. And they've got ambition and they've got talent as well as just beauty. And I'm so sick of people saying that love is all a moment, is fit for her. Although the superego is difficult for her, her ego is stronger to fight the society and she gets a good result at the end. She's being a writer, but one thing is changed. She realizes that she also needs love for her life in order to not feel lonely. In this case, she's trying to balance her ego with the superego because at the end of the story, she wants to have a relationship with Frederick, which was proof that she provided the balance. She also accepted Mr. Dashwood's offer for the ending of the story to be romantic, namely the main character in her book married. In conclusion, the movie Little Women depicts Freud's theory of psychoanalysis clearly through the main character Josephine March. She has strong id even though the superego is difficult for her to fight, but her ego is bigger and stronger. She really desires to be a writer to persuade people to change their perspective and mindset about women because writing is representative of actual phenomena of the real world. The discussion of psychoanalysis of the main character Jo March indicates that she builds up her id and ego to fight the society that become her obstacle in order to achieve her dreams, although at the end of the story she's trying to balance her ego and superego. She gives us the strength and new perspective about women. That's all the presentation about identifying Freud's theory, ego and superego from the movie Little Women. Thank you for your attention.